Humans only use 10% of their brain. We use all of it. Some of us just do it badly. The myth isn't the problem. Peeing on a jellyfish sting helps. It doesn't. Try vinegar instead. Save the golden showers for your other hobbies. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. It does, especially tall structures. Even lightning's got more commitment than your ex. Fish have no memory. They can remember for months, probably better than you and I can. Want proof? Go watch Finding Nemo. Milk is good for cats. Most cats are lactose intolerant. Give them milk and you'll regret it faster than they do. Dogs wag their tails only when they're happy. Tail wags can mean stress, fear, or don't mess with me. Your dog's tail is probably more complicated than your love life. You only have 5 senses. You've got at least 9, balance and body awareness included. So much for common sense being one of them. Bulls hate the color red. They don't care about colors, just the movement of the cape. You're the bull, and the red cape? That's your mother-in-law waving her opinions. Dogs see in black and white. They see blues and yellows, enough to judge your outfits. Not gonna lie, my dog is currently side-eyeing me. You can see the Great Wall of China from space. It's too narrow to spot from orbit. Honestly, you've got a better chance of spotting your girlfriend's dad on the porch, arms crossed, waiting for you. Good luck. The tongue is the strongest muscle in the body. It's flexible, but not the strongest. Jaw muscles take the crown. But hey, it's still strong enough to ruin a first date. Coffee sobers you up. It just makes you more alert drunk. Congrats, now you're awake to realize all the dumb things you did. You can hear the ocean in seashells. The sound you hear is just ambient noise amplified by the shell. Stop holding it up like a phone. No mermaids are picking up. Bats are blind. They can see just fine, and echolocation is their backup for total darkness. Meanwhile, I can't even find my keys in broad daylight. Alcohol keeps you warm. Well, it makes you feel warm by moving blood to your skin, but your core temperature actually drops. So yeah, you're basically a drunk freezer. Mice love cheese. They prefer grains and sweets. The cheese thing is a scam. Tom and Jerry lied to your face. Frogs can't be boiled alive because they jump out. Unfortunately for them, they adjust to the heat until it's too late. Turns out, frogs are as bad at noticing red flags as I am. Goldfish grow to fit their bowl. Their growth is slowed down by bad living conditions. Your fish isn't small, it's just dealing with your minimalist era. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on Earth. Well, Mauna Kea in Hawaii is taller if you count its underwater base. I honestly had no idea. Sharks can smell blood from miles away. Look, their noses are strong, but they're not ocean psychics. Meanwhile, I can't even smell dinner burning in my own kitchen. Owls can spin their heads 360 degrees. They rotate about 270 degrees, a skill every boss dreams of to catch you playing Minesweeper. Hair grows back thicker after shaving. It just looks thicker because of the blunt ends. Your razor's not a magic wand. Stop dreaming. Eating at night makes you gain weight. Calories don't care about your clock. Late night snacking isn't the villain. Your third burrito is. The sun is yellow. It's white. Earth's atmosphere scatters light, making it look yellow. See? Even the sun's using a filter. Dogs age 7 years for every human year. Well, the rate depends on the breed and size of the dog. The formula is oversimplified. So no, your pug isn't ready for a senior discount. Chameleons change color to blend in. They do it for communication and to control their body temperature, not to play hide and seek. Reptile drama queens. Carrots improve night vision. The British spread this myth in World War II to explain their pilots' accuracy and hide their new radar technology. So no, carrots won't turn you into Batman, just a rabbit. Camels store water in their humps. Those humps store fat. That makes them quite similar to us, except they make it look useful. Alcohol kills brain cells. It slows down their communication. The bad choices are all you. Blame the whiskey, but your brain wasn't at its best even before happy hour. You can dig a hole to China. Well, it depends on where you start. If you're in the States, Canada, or the UK, good luck swimming. Digging straight through lands you in the ocean, not China. Unless you're starting in Argentina or Chile. Anyone there right now? Touching a frog gives you warts. Warts come from viruses, not slimy skin. And honestly, you're more likely to get judgmental looks from the frogs for believing that. Tomatoes are vegetables. Except not all are. They're fruits. Your salad just got fruitier. Reading in the dark ruins your eyes. It only strains them temporarily. Your eye issues? Probably scrolling for hours, not bedtime reading. Your nails and hair grow after you're gone. No, the skin just shrinks, making it look like they've grown. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. It doesn't, it just annoys everyone near you. Keep cracking if you enjoy being that person. Your tongue has specific taste zones. Every single taste bud detects all 5 tastes. My childhood really was built on lies. Pink flamingos are born pink. They're born gray and turn pink from eating shrimp and algae. I tried that diet, still waiting to look fabulous. Ostriches bury their heads in the sand. No, they lower their heads to check on their eggs, not to hide. And since they can run at 40 miles per hour, 65 kilometers an hour, burying their head might just be the cheapest getaway plan ever. Houseplants significantly improve air quality. You'd need a forest in your living room to notice a difference. At that point, you're not decorating, you're starting a jungle tour business. Peanuts are nuts. They're legumes, not nuts. Why were we too lazy to come up with a name that made sense? The Sahara Desert is the world's largest desert. Well, Antarctica actually takes the crown. The Big Bang was an explosion. It was a rapid expansion, not a single explosive event. It's true. I was the cameraman. The moon has a dark side. Every side gets sunlight at some point, just like the Earth. Cats are antisocial. Cats bond deeply with their humans, but show it in their own way, like a slow blink or sitting on your keyboard during work. Your cat isn't antisocial. It's just better at playing hard to get than you are on a first date. Coffee stops growth. There is zero evidence for that. If that were true, I'd be a hobbit by now. Also, who's giving kids espresso? A penny dropped from a tall building can kill someone. It won't. Air resistance slows it down. Your loose change isn't as deadly as your personality. Diamonds are rare. They're only rare because the supply is controlled. And thanks to some clever marketing. Diamonds, the original scam before NFTs. Cats always land on their feet. They usually do, but a bad fall can still leave them in trouble. Stop testing their limits. Alpha wolves lead packs. Wolf packs are family units, not corporate hierarchies. Humans have the biggest brains in the animal kingdom. Actually, sperm whales take the crown, with brains weighing a massive 20 pounds or 9 kilograms. Yet, somehow, we're the ones inventing TikTok dances. Ice cream worsens colds. Cold foods don't harm colds and can actually soothe sore throats. So go ahead, your doctor won't judge, but your scale might. Water conducts electricity. Pure water doesn't conduct electricity. It's the minerals and impurities in it that make it conductive. So no, your tap water isn't just shocking because of the bill. Vikings drank out of human skulls. Please, even Vikings had standards. They drank from horns or wooden cups, not heads. Blame a mistranslation. The average person eats 8 spiders a year in their sleep. Spiders avoid humans because we're big, noisy, and unpredictable. Your breathing and tossing around are enough to keep them far from your mouth. If spiders wanted to risk their lives, they'd date us instead. Swallowed gum stays in your stomach for 7 years. It doesn't stick around. It passes through your digestive system just like everything else. Bigger feet mean bigger, Well, you know. There is no connection. Size doesn't transfer. Big shoes, small truths. Eating watermelon seeds will make one grow in your stomach. Yeah, sure. And if you eat chicken, you might start laying eggs. If this were true, kids would be walking greenhouses. Ducks' quacks don't echo. They do. Ducks just don't hang around tunnels. Penguins mate for life. Would be nice, right? Well, even they sometimes cheat or swap partners. As they say, the ice is colder on the other iceberg. You can get sucked into quicksand. Quicksand won't swallow you whole. It's dense enough to trap your legs but not drag you under. Turns out the only thing sinking is my trust in Hollywood. Your heart skips a beat when you sneeze. It changes rhythm but doesn't stop. If that were true, imagine allergy season. The full moon makes people crazy. It doesn't. Your craziness was there long before the moon showed up. You need to wait an hour after eating to swim. Your body doesn't care. It's ready when you are. Just don't blame it when that burger tries to escape. Pigeons are dumb. They actually recognize faces and solve puzzles. Meanwhile, you forgot your own Netflix password. Eating Pop Rocks with soda will make your stomach explode. It won't. Your stomach handles worse every weekend. Bananas grow on trees. No, they grow on massive herbs. Yeah, I can hear the glass shattering from here. Owls are the smartest birds. They're great hunters, but their problem solving is basic at best. For example, crows are much smarter. Vikings wore horned helmets. They didn't. That's cosplay level nonsense from the 19th century. This video just made them a lot less cool, didn't it? Spicy food damages your taste buds. It doesn't. Your taste buds can handle it, but your stomach might not. Baldness comes from your mom's side of the family. It's genetic chaos from both parents. While your mom's side has a bigger influence, your dad's genes matter too. So blame both sides. You're stuck with it either way. Fish don't feel pain. They do. It's just not the human version of pain. You shouldn't shower during a thunderstorm. Lightning through pipes is ridiculously rare. Slipping and falling in the shower is a much bigger risk. If you're sweating, you're burning fat. Sweat is just water loss, not fat crying. Otherwise, we'd all be ripped by the end of summer. Sitting too close to the TV ruins your eyes. It doesn't, but staring at screens all day can strain them. Your eyes will probably survive, unlike your attention span. Chewing ice is harmless. It can crack your teeth faster than you can regret it. Save the crunching for chips, unless you enjoy funding your dentist vacation home. Einstein failed math as a child. He excelled at math. This myth exists to make us feel better. The 5-second rule makes food safe. Bacteria don't need a countdown. Your snack is already a germ festival. It's the final countdown! Mosquitoes are attracted to light. They're not. They're drawn to your carbon dioxide and body heat because it tells them dinner is nearby. You're their buffet, not their disco ball. A cucumber reduces puffy eyes. The cooling effect does the work, not the cucumber. You could use a cold beer can and get the same result. The Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4th. The Declaration was adopted on July 4th, 1776, but most delegates didn't sign it until August 2nd. Turns out, declaring independence was easier than scheduling a meeting. Cracking your back is bad for you. It's usually fine if you do it gently and not too often, but pushing too hard or forcing it can cause issues. Waking sleepwalkers is dangerous. It's safe and often better to guide them back to bed to avoid injury and any damage to your IKEA gems. Your stomach shrinks when you eat less. Your stomach size stays the same. You just feel full faster as your body gets used to the smaller portions. But I'll probably still find room for dessert and the next excuse. Zebras are white with black stripes. They've got black skin, and their fur makes the stripes. No wonder Marty from Madagascar had an identity crisis. Earwigs crawl into your ears. They're not interested in your ears. They've got better things to do. Just another example of our talent for giving things nonsense names. Saturn is the only planet with rings. Nope, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune also have rings. Looks like they're doing better than your dating life. Drinking coffee dehydrates you. It actually hydrates you, even though it has a diuretic effect, giving your bladder a workout. Pirates wore eye patches because they were missing an eye. They actually used eye patches to adapt to darkness below deck. Meanwhile, I still trip over furniture in broad daylight. Sharks must keep swimming to stay alive. Many sharks can rest and pump water over their gills. And here we are, out of breath after 2 laps at the pool. Eating sugar causes cavities. It's not the sugar itself, but when it stays on your teeth. It feeds bacteria, which produces acid that causes cavities. Chickens can't fly. They can actually fly short distances, enough to regret it halfway. Cows have 4 stomachs. They actually have 1 stomach divided into 4 compartments, each with a specific job to help digest their food. You can balance an egg only during the equinox. Eggs balance any day if you're not clumsy. If you need the equinox to pull this off, maybe stick to scrambled. The North Star is the brightest star. It's not even close. Sirius shines brighter. Polaris is just good at branding. Touching a baby bird makes its mother abandon it. Bird moms don't care. They can't smell well enough to notice. Relax. They're more worried about worms than your hand sanitizer. Whales spray water from their blowholes. They actually exhale warm, moist air, not water. By the way, has anyone here been whale watching? You can see a rainbow's full circle. Only from the air, not the ground, because the horizon cuts off the rest. Good luck finding the leprechaun. Dinosaurs had scaly skin. Turns out some dinosaurs were less terrifying lizards and more giant angry chickens. Many had feathers for staying warm and attracting mates. Napoleon was short. He was actually around 5 foot 6 inches, 168 centimeters, which was average for his time. If you liked this video, I think you would enjoy the video about logical fallacies you now see on your screen. My name is Matt, and I thank you for watching.